What up, everyone? Backlog Gaming here with another episode of the Warbond Beyond. This week's episode is episode 8. This is where we cover all your Helldivers news within the week, and then from there deliver it in a short period of time. So we're going to jump right in. Kind of a lighter week this week, but we're going to go into Liberty's latest. This is where we cover your MO and kind of see what your recap is. Tyranny Part 2 was successful. We liberated Boar Rock. We killed 5 million Chargers, 2 million Impalers, 1.5 million Bile Titans. We extracted 40 common samples and 15 million rare samples. So Tyranny Park 2 is Jurassic Park for Helldivers with the bugs. So we were able to establish that within that front line. Now we're on Hold the Line. So this one we have to kill 8 billion Terminids, kill 1.5 billion Automatons, and kill 1 billion Illuminate. It seems that every day they're adding something to this Warbond. Now they are giving us 2 weeks to do this, and it does bleed into the Xbox launch that is coming up on the 26th of this month. So with this, we initially calculated we're not going to get the Terminids. The Automatons are going to be hard, and the Illuminate probably going to be hard in order to accomplish all 3. So depending on what they're seeing for numbers, we'll see once people start, booting it up and actually playing on Xbox, if these numbers fluctuate drastically, or if we're going to kind of see what they've done in the past to where they say, hey, if you complete this sub-objective, we'll give you so many kills towards the overall major order. Moving on to Shaping Democracy, new premium Warbond, the Halo ODST is going to be released on August 26th. This is a premium Warbond, so it is 1,500 super credits. This is also Helldivers 2's first premium Warbond that they have had. This is a direct response to how they handled the previous collaboration effort, to where everything was put on the store and it was quite expensive, that they would rather have the community see it all in a Warbond together. They also tease that this won't be the last premium Warbond that we receive, but ultimately what we are getting is three primaries and a secondary that are based on the Halo universe. So with that being said, basically Halo ODST inspired equipment and whatnot. So as you can see in the image, we're getting the MA5C assault rifle, we're getting the M7S SMG, the M90A shotgun, and the M6C SOCOM pistol. So we're getting 4 weapons. It's already been decided that medium pent's going to be on the assault rifle. The SMG shotgun and pistol are going to be light pent. These are Halo inspired weapons, so if you've played Halo, you would understand what you're seeing. We're also getting the Helljumper armor set and the Recon armor set, which are inspired by ODST, and then we're getting a couple capes here: Eye of the Clandestine and Honored Heirloom. You'll also get the player title Rookie with the emblem, and from there some backplates. Now, armor passive is feet first. Now, this armor passive is very much like no leg damage. You get wider radar on points of interest pings, and then you get a stealth bonus essentially with it. If that's your style of gameplay, great. I don't see this shaking up anything on the level 10s. Or my personal playstyle. We also get the mean green patterns for all our vehicles that are going to be green. So again, this one's 1,500 super creds. I have not seen any type of store card. That's what I'm expecting to be excited for, to see what else they have in store for the actual store, if they have anything that they're putting out. I would love to see something very Master Chief-esque put in there as far as the armor set, but we'll see. Most of the time it's going to carry the same passive. We might see a melee weapon would be cool if it was like an energy sword, or the brute hammer would be also pretty cool from the Halo universe, or we might see some other type of weapon or skin, maybe the rocket launcher primary. Not the primary, but the stratagem, the rocket launcher, or the sniper rifle. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm excited in order to have this Warbond. This Warbond, again, releases on the same day that Xbox releases. for Helldivers 2, which is August 26th. So that is a Tuesday. And just a reminder, I will be streaming all day on that day for the Xbox release. That will be happening on TikTok. If you want to follow me over there, the link in my description to my link tree will take you right over to my TikTok, to where you can go ahead and follow or join the live stream to see how things are going that day. Lastly, we're moving on to Super Citizen Spotlight. Again, it was a short week this week. We don't really have anything to woohoo in here, but I wanted to talk about the next story arc and when we can possibly expect that to happen. Honestly, I hope that they drop a trailer on August 26th with the information for the major update for the next story arc, but we are looking at maybe the time frame not lining up for that. So just a quick recap: Omens of Tyranny happened. That was on December 12th that was released, and then Heart of Democracy was the next story arc that was released. That was on May 20th. So you are looking at potentially about a 5 to 6 month span before you get a story arc. So if we base it off of May 20th, we're kind of looking not in August, but sometime in September or November in order to get a new story arc of where we're going. Hopefully they've tightened this timeline a little bit. I would love to see quarterly releases, so every 4 months we're getting a major story beat within the Helldivers 2 universe. But if it is a case where it's going to be more of like a 6 month and it's going to be like one or two a year, and it is what it is. The team's not super huge, so they can only do what they can do with the resources that they have. I will say that we shouldn't see a delay because the Xbox port was handled by Sony and their party that ports games over to PC. So it wasn't actually Arrowhead Resources building the Xbox version of the game. It was more or less Sony paying for that port and having a decision in it. So that shouldn't have taken away from resources, but I think if you get a huge influx of players, what's the best way to keep them if you drop a new storyline and get everybody excited for that? Anyways, that's it for today's Warbond and Beyond episode. I have a couple comments for closing. Right now, we are live every Friday, Saturday, Sunday over here on YouTube. That's between 8 p.m. Central Standard Time to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are keeping that a consistent schedule. We also do daily uploads in the form of shorts for YouTube, so those go live every day at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and then these episodes are weekly for the Warbond and Beyond. Those go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. We are trying to grow our subscriber base. We are trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Right now, we are currently, I think, at 345 subscribers on the channel. So we are growing. But also, if there's anything that falls outside of those 3 days for streaming, which I do stream other stuff, that is going to all be on TikTok. So if you want to follow me over there, again, the link tree link in the description will take you to all of my platforms that I stream on. But right now, TikTok is the main focus for our streaming platform because we are not punished for streaming extra over there. We are actually rewarded. So that's why that platform's getting so much attention, and the community over there for Helldivers 2 is just amazing. So I can't give them enough praise over there. It really feels like a tight-knit community of content creators creating content for this game, whereas we don't get that vibe out here on YouTube or anywhere else. So check it out. It's really good. Anyways, that's it. You guys keep diving, and we'll see you next time.